Hi, everybody. Hey, quick question. Can you hear the meditation music or not? Imagine being on the internet. Imagine that. Imagine it. Hey, take a minute. Imagine it. Whoa. Don Farrell.
Wow.
Sheen gets a blow.
Real Callus gets a blow.
Todd gets a blow.
Roberta gets a blow. Dennis gets a blow. Oh, bless you, Brian. Hey, what's up, Margo?
Wow. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. My name is Dirk. My name is Mark. My name is Mark. My name is
Lace
J. My name is A.
My name is A. Hey, what's up? I'm Abrian.
Not Adrian.
Not Abe.
Abrian. Kathy, what's up?
Kylie, what's up? Ooh, what's up, Mama Rose?
Wow, you clip your cat's nails? That sounds hard.
Bless you, Paul! Hey, Holly Malone!
I hold space for you, Timothy. Oh, bless you, Seth. Ian, quit your job. Leave the job behind. Leave the job behind. Well, I'm glad you have a docile cat. That's good. That's a bonus.
I'm talking about that being a
Bonus.
ooh, oh, that's a big
Bonus.
ooh,
Bonus. Bonus.
ah,
Bonus.
ah,
Bonus.
ah.
Bonus. Oh yeah, I hold space for all the cats. Bonus. What's up, Shoe? Is your name pronounced Shoe?
I don't know. It could be Sue.
Roland. Alexandria gets a bless. Oh, I'm giving out all the bless. Welcome, Kathy. That's a bonus. Oh, bonus. Oh, bonus. Oh, I'm gonna give you a bonus.
Hey, I really appreciate you working on Saturday this week. Hope you enjoy your
Bonus.
I hope you enjoy your
Bonus.
Did you check your pay slip? You should have gotten a
Bonus.
Did you check it? You should have gotten a
Bonus.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty excited. This week I got a
Bonus. I got a bonus. I bless you, Misty. Bonus. Well, I hope I'm making your day. And I hope you got something to say.
Well, I hope that I'm making your day.
And it's a bonus. I hope your day is a bonus. Bonus. Welcome.
Welcome, Nettie. Welcome to your
Bonus.
Should we get it going? Should we rev up the truck? Should we get it going?
Hey man, make sure you don't press that little bubble too many times. You'll put too much gas in the lawnmower and then it won't start.
Or maybe you just don't want to mow the lawn, and you're gonna flood the motor of your lawnmower, and then you can tell your dad that it just won't start, and you can't figure it out, and he'll come downstairs and he'll start it right up, and he'll look at you and he'll say,
Bonus.
I hope you all feel the bonus today. I hope you all feel the bonus.
Hi. Welcome to my shop. Can I interest you in
some tourmaline?
Well, actually, I'm sort of just looking for a, I don't know, some kind of like
An abstract
bonus.
Can you give me an esoteric?
Bonus. Like I'm doing pretty good.
Like things are
Pretty
good for me.
Like I'm blessed in my
Finances
and my relationships that I could really
is some kind of a
bonus. Well, now that I have that out of my system, welcome to Hold Space for My Tribe. It is what it is. My name is Jopo. I'm going to be taking you around the internet today and showing you some things that I find interesting. We have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/holdspaceformytribe. And on Thursdays, Little Thursday Boy does a stream. This is something I really want to get this out of my, I really have to get this off my chin. So I just kind of want to start the stream with this and just like get it off my chin right away. Here we go. You can let me know if you can't hear this. I'll start it over. I'll gladly start it over.
I wanna get high. Let's get high. I wanna get high. All I got is a little bit of pills. I got no weed. I don't know what's in the pills. All I got is a little bit of pills. Got no weed. Don't
Thank
know
you.
what's in the pills. Wanna get high. Let's get high.
Okay, so perhaps I should
provide some context.
I love this so much, and I did not create it, but I love it, and I think now that
Radish monster.
What's up, my little buddy?
So this is the thing. Watching this again, I think that it is much funnier with context. So please meet the man who created it. Here he is.
Hello, internet friends. I hope you're having a great day. Hope I'm having one too. Seems to be pretty good. Except for one thing. I just tried to open a bag of these things, which is cheese puffs.
Which is cheese puffs.
This size of bag, but not this bag. And the thing just ripped wide open in my hands without even hardly doing anything. I just was trying to get some cheese puffs out of the bag. And they ended up, 80% of them ended up on the floor. It was kind of hilarious in a way, but also kind of sad because, I was looking forward to those snacks.
Or even more context of this man. This video is called Vloggers Need to Vlog.
But I have to have something interesting to put in my vlog if I'm vlogging. I'm a vlogger. That means I have to have friends who vlog with me.
I'm in the Walmart parking lot, and I'm obviously vlogging. And there's lots of people around, and I'm using my camcorder.
I'm in the Walmart parking lot, and I am obviously vlogging. Bonus.
Not my cell phone, so it's a lot more obvious that I'm taking a picture of myself. And who does that? What kind of weird person walks around looking into a camera and talking to it?
Yes, so this is the thing. I agree with all of the comments saying this guy rules. When I discovered this man, this was powerful for me because this is the clearest vision of my personal future that I have ever seen. This is, not only do I relate to this man in the present day, but I relate to this man in a sort of a gut feeling that this is where I'm headed. This man makes 3D videos that are so bizarre, and he vlogs. He's an eccentric fellow. His name is Fred Spencer, and I could spend all day watching his videos. So now that you know, we'll go back and watch these videos, but now that you know who made this fentanyl video, let's please view the rest of it knowing that Fred Spencer made it, and knowing that the description of the video says, "We've had 7 suspected drug overdose deaths in my community is 4 days." And then watch the rest of the fentanyl song.
Wanna get high, let's get high. Wanna get high, let's
Where's
get
Paul?
high.
Where did he go? He was here a minute ago. There he is, sound asleep. There he is, sound asleep. Fentanyl.
It's good.
There's a party, I like to party. There'll be dancing, I like dancing. Lots of boys and pretty girls, lots of action to be had. Gonna be beer and snacks, gonna be wine and cheese. Lots of fun, and there'll be fun on the way home. Maybe we'll get kissed tonight, maybe love and hold her tight. Yes, maybe I'll fall in love tonight with pretty Jasmine or her sister Jill. Where's Paul? Where did he go? Where's Paul? Where did he go? He was here a minute ago. There he is, sound asleep. There he is, sound asleep.
It's a good song.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Yes, exactly. Fentanyl is horribly sad. It's very dangerous, and a lot of lives have been lost because of this drug. And I don't think that this is Fred making light of the deaths in his community. I sort of think this is him. This is kind of an anti-drug video. I think that this is supposed to be kind of a warning about, I doubt he animated the dance. This is some sort of a preset somewhere. I think maybe I'm not giving Fred enough credit, but I think that this is sort of meant to be kind of a lumbering zombie type of movement. I think the song is meant to be about the kind of, maybe I'll fall in love tonight. Where is my friend? He was just here. It's kind of about the hopes. You go into a party situation or maybe when you use drugs, you're hoping for a good time. But then he's got the where is my friend? He was here a minute ago, sort of as a warning, saying don't mess with drugs because your friend, he's asleep, and only to find that he's dead. This is not a happy, fun video, despite the bright colors. This is a warning, and I appreciate it.
I wanna get high, let's get high. I wanna get high. All I got is a little bit of pills. I got no weed, I don't know what's in the pills. All I got is a little bit of pills. Got no weed, don't know what's in the pills. Wanna get high, let's get high. Wanna get high, let's get get high. Let's get high.
Where's Paul? Where did he go? He was here a minute ago. There he is, sound asleep. There he is, sound asleep.
Fentanyl.
So yes, so perhaps let's view one of Fred's vlogs. I think we're getting when you watch a vlogger, you can get a picture of the person, and maybe it's not fully accurate, but I think combination with this artist's output and a vlog about vlogging, I think we can get to know Fred virtually as much as possible.
Well, I guess I'm one of those weird ones.
Indeed, Fred.
I'm sitting on a park bench, and it's spring, and it's a beautiful day, and the birds are singing, and it's so pleasant.
Very nice.
Hello, internet friends. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope I'm having one too.
He likes to say that. It's kind of his line.
What I want to talk about right now is a common problem that vloggers face. Yesterday I was out with a friend doing things, and I was taking video for my vlog, and he appeared in quite a few of the shots. I thought he was really enjoying it. He was even clowning up for the camera a bit.
He was clowning.
Anyhow, after we were just leaving one place to go to another, he suddenly turns and says he wants me to delete all the shots he's in off the camera. Well, that was very disheartening. It's very hard for me as a vlogger trying to make interesting vlogs for people.
Me as a
And
vlogger.
you get this sort of thing happening, and it's not unusual. For some reason, people get camera shy, and when they do let their hair down a little bit, then they get feeling embarrassed or something. I don't know what it is. I'm a camera hog. I love shooting myself on the camera. So I don't understand these guys. I'm a very public person. I don't hide myself. A lot of people hide. They don't put any of their personal information on Facebook. They want to be totally incognito everywhere. They would just want to be a little pimple on the earth, not seen, not heard. But they
I want to be a
Pimple on the earth.
So I discovered this man today. Big fan.
Hello, internet friends. I hope
Immediate
you're
fan.
having a great day. Hope I'm having one too. Seems to be pretty good. Except for one thing. I just tried to open a bag of these things, which is cheese puffs.
Yes,
indeed.
He did make 2 videos about the same incident of spilling cheese puffs on the floor. Now, I think to really get into Fred Spencer, you have to watch some of his work. Now, I don't know really what to show, and I'm a bit scared to, because I don't know if I'm going to show something offensive. I was trying to watch his videos and figure out what's good, but at the end of the day, I think let's just roll the dice on this Fred at the Oscars, get well soon, Charlie Sheen, Colonel Gaddafi hunting. Actually, you know what? That seems sketchy to me. You know what? It says this one's a little dark. I think maybe let's not roll the dice on this one. Let's do this one. This I just got fired one, perhaps? Let's go for it. Here we go.
Yesterday, I offered the president my resignation. He said,
it's quiet.
we'll talk about it tomorrow morning. Today I got up, and there are media reports that I have been fired. This is not a good way to fire somebody. If you can't do it face to face, then you're not man enough to do it.
So, okay, this is Richard Bolton. This is going back in the Trump administration a little bit. I would love to interview this man. I really, really, really feel like we have a lot in common. This video, so this playlist is called Fred Stuff. This one is called Wiener Photos, the video, and it's from 9 years ago. I will regret this. This is what I'm gonna be like. This is my future. There's no way out of this.
Hi, this is Fred. Have you ever noticed how comparative things often come up in the media? For example, Strauss-Kahn, the former president of the IMF, recently in court for alleged sexual misconduct with a maid at the hotel in which he was staying in New York City, and Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, who apparently fathered a child with a servant in the household.
Fifi, meet me in the library. We will pump some iron.
Oui, monsieur. Mon Dieu, encore?
Now, the thing that strikes me about
This
these
is me.
two different items is both of these gentlemen are of European background, and both have gotten involved with domestic servants.
Accountants, do it with an eraser. Fifi, meet me in the library so we can work on our account.
Oui, monsieur. Mon Dieu, encore?
Very interesting situation. The other thing, Tori Spelling, mother of two, pregnant, on her way to school with her children, crashed into a concrete wall. She stated that she was fleeing the paparazzi. Well, another story in the news, not that recently, Diana, Princess Diana, chased by paparazzi and crashed into a wall, and unfortunately, in that case, she was killed.
Yikes.
Another thing that has come up is Congressman Anthony Weiner has apparently been sending inappropriate photographs to people of the female persuasion over the internet.
Yes.
Well, recently
I
I
recall.
was checking on emails. Actually, I was kind of snooping on Sharon's emails. Well, really just checking to see what had come in. And I came across an email from some guy named Weiner with an attached video. So I thought that this was kind of strange, and I had a look at it. And it turns out this Weiner fellow is actually a fairly nice guy, from judging from the video. Wouldn't mind meeting him sometime.
That was a punchline?
Hi, I'm Fred. If you would like to keep up with my potshots, please click on subscribe.
FredandSharonsMovies.com.
It's just the best. I just love stuff like this so much. I mean, that's from 2011. He's been doing this for like 10 years, man. Big ups to Fred. I love Fred. Okay, so now, we're going to get into sort of a more typical stream, okay? I just really
I love Fred. How's everybody do?
figure I should check in.
Check in with the tribe. So you should
check out Fred Spencer.
It's just
This is what the internet was made for. This is the democratization of media.
and I
Love it. So I'm just gonna put this out there, okay?
wow.
I got a lot. I just have a wide assortment this week. Sometimes we do a theme. This week I don't have that. I just have things that I've collected throughout the week that I think you'll like. So let's start here.
By the way, let me introduce you to my star brother. His name is Magiconi. He is real. And this is his picture.
Do you like this? Is this what you like? Is this what you come here for? This is what I'm interested in. The video is called UFO, Alien Channeler Talks About Signs of Extraterrestrial Contact, Part 1. Let's go into the middle. Let's see what's going on.
Possibly that they are next to you in a room. And they are watching you. And they just wanna touch. It doesn't bother me, and I think actually it's nice.
There you go. I mean, this is what I
provide.
I got some Ralph Smart. I thought that I had more of that person, but I guess I don't. I don't really want to get into Ralph right now. Okay, so this is from that same person who just did the phone video we were watching.
Hello. In this video, we will talk about shape-shifting. Is it real? Yes, it's real.
Yes, it's real.
And we do it all the time when there is need for it. What is shape-shifting? The ability to change physically or transform into other shape. And as a result, one can look completely different.
Right, yeah.
Just right at the beginning,
just tell me the answer to the question.
Is it real? Yep, it is. Let's keep moving.
Not like they looked, for example, a second ago. We have the
I woke up like this. I went to bed like this, okay? I'm a ventriloquist dummy in the streets. I'm this thing in the sheets. My friend.
and we do it in order.
This is me. Actually, that's probably Little Thursday Boy. That's a little blue alien, so
We
chances
care
are.
about humans. And as I said before, when we come to Earth, we don't want to scare them. And we shape-shifting.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Is that what you come to me for? Is this what you like from me? Hey, so here's day 47 of eating Adam Sandler every day. He doesn't really give you a lot of time at the beginning to see what's going on, but... That was day 47. His friend enjoys this. Day 39. This man is eating Adam Sandler every day. Eating Adam Sandler every day until he watches Happy Gilmore with Me and My Boys.
Pretty good stuff.
I'm into this. I'm really into this. Let's talk about four new photos Sasquatch and the Nephilim. Oh, actually, you know what? This guy, that's a slow burn. But I did find a good Sasquatch video. Here we go. This is a very good Sasquatch video. Did you see it? Let's try again.
Focus.
So he heard the big noise. I can slow this down for you. Let's do that.
Focus.
Oh, I like that sound. I got it real slow. I know, right?
Is that? Oh my God.
That's a little too fast now. Pretty cool, you know. And then there's some like shrieking. Oh, they play it slowed down. There he goes. So I mean, that's definitely Sasquatch. You know?
What is that? Oh my God.
Without a doubt. Bob Gimlin of the... Is that the Gimlin Patterson footage guy? The guy who actually was there? Or is that guy dead? I don't remember. That guy's a slow burn. More Sasquatch. We'll get into this guy now. Here we go.
Hi everyone, it's Avery here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to use a car for manifestation. Now, what makes cars so special about manifestation?
This is the thing. We see these people in their cars
every day. Every single day.
We see a video of somebody in their car talking about how they know everything. So this guy's going to explain why that is.
Well, I want you to think about the most obvious part first. The movement and the closedness of cars. In our world, it is very, very, very hard to get alone time from anyone or from anything. Okay? Even as I'm talking right now, there's people getting in and out of their cars around me. The whole point being is cars are closed spaces that can be shared between you, one other person, a couple other people, and it keeps that energy tight together. The next part is the fact that the car is in motion. When something is in motion, you have less time to be influenced by the energies around you. Your thoughts and you are also still moving with the car. So physics still apply here, and physics still apply with your thought processes and your energy. The car is in motion. The car is moving at a certain speed.
Oh.
So are you. So are your thoughts, and so is your energy. Okay, so that's why sometimes when you're sitting in a car, you're shooting it back and forth with a friend, you're talking.
But normally when I see the people filming in their cars, they're parked. Not all the time, but I'd say the majority. So
about ideas, or you're talking through and sorting through problems. Do you ever notice that some conversations are much easier to have in a car, and some other ones are very difficult? Because some things need that high-paced energy to help process, to help develop it. For me, this is why I always come up with some of my greatest ideas while I'm driving. Because my momentum, my energy, my force is moving, and not only is it moving and growing, it has a small confined space that it's able to stay and manifest within. So if you're ever looking at a place where, you know, you're missing on creative opportunities, or you feel like you're not getting that creative vibe, or you're just waiting for some sort of inspiration.
I don't have a car, and that explains why I'm no good. I got no car. I got no good ideas. Okay, I like this guy. This is a dowser.
Well, there's no doubt that dowsing is contentious, and I can understand why many people...
Just watch this man douse. Whoa.
Well, there's no doubt that dowsing is contentious, and I can understand why many people think it's nonsense. But often, those who criticize haven't tried it for themselves. In my videos, when I douse, you can see my hands move, so a lot of people criticize...
The Tracy Chapman School of Manifestation. That's very funny. Very funny.
Criticize me for making the wrong move intentionally. They think that they've spotted some kind of failed attempt at magician's sleight of hand. Well, you're going to be seeing my hands make movements again in this series of videos as I teach you the...
Oh, you think you found me dowsing wrong?
I'm meant to move my hands.
Bonus.
First steps to dowsing, and the fact that my hands do move and I'm not aware of it is the most probable explanation as to why and how dowsing works.
They're supposed to move. Your hands move. They're supposed
Hello there,
to move.
my name's Tim Walter. I'm a house healer and an alternative life coach. I help people create improved
He said he's a geomancer, if you missed that.
well-being by reducing geopathic stress and connecting them to their intuition for a new understanding of life. We do that by using meditation, mindfulness and dowsing. So if you want to nurture a practical, spiritual and intuitive viewpoint on life, click subscribe, click the grey bell icon to get notified every time I upload a video or do a live Q&A. Now, this is the first in a series of short videos to help you try dowsing for yourselves. Today we're going to make a set of starter dowsing rods, and I'll be giving you a few tips on how to get that first response from your rods.
Tell me how to douse!
But first, I want to make it clear that dowsing to me isn't mystical and it isn't mysterious. Critics cite what is known as the ideomotor effect as a reason why dowsing doesn't work. Wiki describes the ideomotor effect as a concept in hypnosis and psychological research most commonly used in...
Let's watch him do it.
Dowsing has to be a process of picking up information.
Talk about your rods.
Handles. Hamish always said that helped improve the response as you were dowsing. These are not for everybody. Not everybody likes these sort of rods because they're quite big, they're quite heavy, and actually they're quite difficult to hold in a way. You have to hold them quite precariously like this, which is a bit peculiar. You can find rods of all sorts on websites of either the British Society of Dowsers or the American...
Listen, I love this. This is the thing. Does everybody know about the time waster letters? There's this comedy writer. He writes letters to these very specific trade associations in Britain, and he wastes their time. I love that there's the British Society of Dowsers. This is oh man, give me that email. You know?
Society of Dowsers. But as a beginner, it's easy just to make your own basic set so that you get started. And once you feel more confident in what you're doing, and if you feel that it's actually worth investing in a pair of rods, then you can upgrade to a decent set. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a set of rods for dowsing, just using a bit of old lightweight wire that we actually found in the garden here. Most people usually, when they do this themselves at home, they'll start with a wire coat hanger. It's just something that gives you a little bit more substance. This is really lightweight and flimsy, but this will do for the demonstration. But a coat hanger will give you a feeling of something actually that you're holding something more tangible. So take your coat hanger.
Big rods.
What we want to do is just simply cut this in half, right? So a pair of pliers, just obviously be a bit careful, cut that in half.
Crunch. And
then you've got two bits of wire, and all you want to do is to simply bend, let's bend this end, bend a bit. Oh dear, I can see I'm going to get criticisms about this, but there we go. So you bend a bit of wire to a right angle.
He's going to get bullied by the dowsing jocks. Yeah, I saw your little video with the wire, Tim. Very, real cute.
And you've got this really Heath Robinson sort of affair.
You call yourself a geomancer?
There it is. I mean, it's just a simple rod. But you can hold that in your hand, balance it, right? And then you can ask a question. Am I standing up? And the rod will move slightly. So there we go. I mean, it's very, very, very gentle there. But anyway, we'll come on to that. So you do that twice. So you want two rods, basically as close to each other as possible.
Just always ask your rod a question to make sure it's working. Am I standing up? The rod moves. There we go. Ready to go.
I mean, these really are very Heath Robinson, but it's just to illustrate how simple it is to make a pair and just give dowsing a go for yourself. So you're going to start by asking questions that you know the answers to. Simply ask of yourself, or the wider universe if you want to, am I standing up? Am I standing up? And see what happens. What you're looking for is a response from the rods. And in the first instance, it might be a really hesitant, a tiny movement of one of them coming across. And that's okay. And if you actually get that movement for a yes, then that's okay too, but just be consistent and keep your eyes on how it might change as you get more confident, because what usually happens if you start off getting that for a yes, then you will actually end up at some point getting that for a yes. If your rods move together when you tried that, then fabulous.
So, okay. Well, this seems, I mean, how long until I get confident? Because if I'm asking it questions, but then it's some yes can be either way, crossed or uncrossed, what the heck am I doing?
But if they didn't, is it a case that you have tried dowsing before and you got no response in the past? So maybe now you expect nothing to happen.
He was here a minute
Just think
ago.
about that a little bit if you actually are still continuing to get no response from your rods. So don't let your mind block you. Just relax and forget about all those times in the past that it hasn't worked for you. It took me days and days and days to try to get my rods to move, and it doesn't always work first time. So in the end, when I was...
It took me
days
to get my rods to move.
I had to really focus on what I was looking for, what I was asking, and really focus on what I considered at the time to be the universe out there.
Just beautiful stuff from Tim Walter. We've got more Tim Walter.
Hello there, my name's Tim Walter and I'm a geomancer and a life coach. What I wanted to speak to you about today was about the power of visualization.
I'd love to be able to say that about myself. Hi, I'm Chopo. I'm a geomancer and a life coach. Bonus.
There's a really handy little visualization exercise that's been used for centuries and centuries.
We're just going to cut to when he actually does it because it's very fun. He's talking about chakras.
The main sort of power centers we have within our electromagnetic aura. These 7 chakra points are the base chakra, sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, third eye, and the crown chakra. They each have different colours associated with them. There's the red, orange.
What's wrong? My sacral hurts. Oh, I shouldn't have had that milkshake, because now
my sacral hurts.
Oh no, my big brother
kicks me in the sacral.
The older boy punched me in the sacral. I cut myself shaving my sacral.
Orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And all we do is, and we recommend that you're doing this before you actually leave the house in the morning if you can. Just to
do this before you leave the house. Yeah, I would love to dowse for screws. I've been looking for screws outdoors, and I have not been finding any, just because of the lack of activity outdoors in the UK at the moment. It's very sad. I love finding screws, and I have not been able to. It feels like my life has just taken a big kick in the sacral.
Sit quietly. You don't have to meditate as such, but just sit quietly.
I just like
and
the
close your
visuals
eyes.
in this. I mean,
through your base chakra and filling your entire body.
Like, this is nice.
As that comes in on an in breath.
And he teaches meditation. He's into the
word
mindfulness
cleanse.
thing.
And to sit, go out through your body and sit about 1.5 inches, 2 inches or so around your entire body. That's layer 1. Then you breathe in deep.
I kind of want to go back. I want to learn what layer 1 is. Does it cover my sacral?
And protect. You allow that red colour just to sit, go out through your body and sit about 1.5 inches, 2 inches or so
it's pronounced
around
sacral.
your entire body. That's layer 1.
Okay, that's layer 1.
Then you breathe in deeply through your sacral chakra, which is orange. And
See?
you fill yourself with the orange.
Don't correct me. I see you. I see you in the chat. Don't correct me. It's pronounced sacral. Sacral.
He said it twice. So it must be right.
Colour, a lovely, clean orange colour. Your entire body seen in your mind's eye, filled with orange.
Your mind's eye is filled with orange.
And protect. And you let it go out through your body, and it sits then on the outside of the red.
That's your sacral.
Slightly wider layer. You can see where this is going. You do the same with
We
the
are
solar
talking
plexus,
about an onion
yellow.
man.
Cleanse. And protect.
Yeah, I'm always right,
Goes
okay?
Further on the outside of the other colours.
Always.
Same with the heart. Cleanse. Fill yourself with green.
Beautiful. I just like the pose that he chose. I love it.
Protect as you exhale and push it on to the outside.
Push
and
it.
Do the same with the blue, the indigo, and the violet. And then once you've done those, you just maintain the focus on the crown chakra, and you pull through silver all the way through as you did before. Cleanse and protect.
Clench your
Another layer.
sacral.
And then gold, cleanse and protect.
Gold,
and then
cleanse,
finally you finish with
sacral,
white light,
cleanse.
absolutely
Hey,
loving
thank
white light
you.
that we regard as coming
Thank you
straight
for
from
sharing
direct from
your
source.
story.
It's an angelic energy almost, but just visualize it as a loving white light and know that it comes right down through the crown chakra, fills your body with white light, and then floods out
Pinches
to be on
your
the outside
sacral.
all of those colours that you have there. Almost like a filter, blocking out any detrimental energy that you don't want coming into your
Pinch my
well-being.
sacral.
And just allow that white light to continue to flow through. And at the end of that little exercise, while the white light is still flowing through, just gently open your eyes, and then up you get, and off you go.
Twist
to start
my
your day.
sacral.
Now the thing is, that might take a few minutes to start with, especially as you get familiar with the colours and the locations of the chakras.
I'm still learning
But
my
actually,
colours.
fairly soon, in a few.
Sorry, I'm still learning my colors, but I'm familiar with my sacral. Can you tell me, please, sorry, bartender, could you tell me what color my sacral is? No. No! 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 No!
Few days, you'll be able to zip that up with no problem at all, and you can even do it while you're sitting on the bus or something like that. But what you'll find is that it actually works as a very effective protective shield, and it'll keep your energy to yourself, keep other people's energies away. So anybody that you find draining or makes you feel a bit peculiar, you can pop that on straight away and just imagine it going into place, and there's your shield. Okay, well, if you've enjoyed that visualization exercise,
Psychic protection visualization exercise is what that video is called. So if there's somebody that you don't like, all you have to do is this and just like blast them away from you. This is an impenetrable psychic shield. Okay? Somebody's trying to kick you in the sacral, blast this out. They're going to get bounced out. They're going to get bounced out like a ping pong ball. They're going to hit the fucking wall if you do this. They try to kick your sacral. Good luck. Good luck. I have sacral torsion. You dink. Let's try this.
We've come here to douse the past. When visiting castles, churches, or in fact even just leaving your house, psychic protection is so important.
Yes.
If
Protect
you don't,
your sacral.
You're leaving yourself open to all sorts of problems from detrimental forces, black blobs of energy that have been created by other people's thoughts. Gossip, it could be any number of reasons. It's a
Gossip.
bit like walking outside when
Black
it's raining.
blobs
You
of
don't go out without a
gossip,
raincoat.
gossip.
The same thing here. You should not go out without some form of protection surrounding you. Now, over many years, people have used cloaks of protection. Of course, the difficulty there is it's not going underneath your feet.
Don't
So
expose
again,
your
it leaves you
sacral.
wide open to attack. The one that I use every morning is a very easy method, and it has to be. You need these things on very quickly rather than having to take half an hour.
Okay, see, now I get excited about this. I get really juiced about this when somebody says, I do this every day, and then they show you. I mean, you're getting a peek inside every day of this man's life.
You need to stand or sit with both feet planted firmly on the ground.
What about my
And
sacral?
then imagine this beautiful white light coming from Mother Earth, up through your legs, through your base chakra, your sacral, and
Okay, did we all hear that? Did we all hear the sacral. There was also a yell. Back maybe 13 seconds. Let's try it again.
On very quickly rather than having to take half an hour. You need to stand or sit with both feet planted firmly on the ground.
I missed
and
it.
then imagine this beautiful white light coming from Mother Earth.
There it was. I don't know if that's a bird or a sneeze.
On the ground. And then imagine this beautiful white light coming from Mother Earth.
I like it.
Up through your legs, through your base chakra, your sacral, and into your solar plexus, that spot probably about 2 inches beneath your sternum, at the bottom of your rib cage. And imagine the same thing, a light coming from upstairs, coming from above.
2-inch sacral.
Through your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat, through your heart chakra, and again into your solar plexus where it meets the earth light, if you like. And these two from cellular
cut to B-roll for no reason
level will actually mix and then push through your body, and as it does, you just ask for your body to be cleansed of everything detrimental and inappropriate to you.
Please cleanse me. Oh, please cleanse my sacral.
Imagine this pushing through the whole of your auric field, taking away all the junk as well. And as it gets to the very outer edge, you ask for it to be taken to the light to be disposed of appropriately.
Dispose my junk.
And then ask to be given full protection.
From my sacral.
You'll have this beautiful bubble of white light surrounding you.
That was a raven?
It's like a spiritual suit of armor. As you will have gathered by now, dowsing is sensitive enough to pick up residual energy of human activity.
Please cleanse me. Please cleanse me. Oh, cleanse my sacral. Oh, cleanse my sacral. Oh, cleanse my sacral.
What you may not have realized is that you can pick up past energies, including spirit of the deceased, rather like a medium, but using dowsing rods. Spirits are everywhere, but a castle like this provides us with an ideal opportunity for soul rescue.
Okay, I love this. Feel like it's maybe a little bit slow. Let's see what else I got. Let's talk about long neck hybrids.
Next, I want to talk about long-necked individuals. All right, so
you know, picture yourself as mine, clicking through the YouTubes to provide curation for the tribe. You come across a video and the first line in the video is...
Next, I want to talk about long-necked individuals. All right, so
you're hooked.
I believe the reason a lot of these individuals you see on screen have long necks is because they come from hybrid bloodlines.
So, this is beautiful. This is very good stuff. So, this man's channel is bananas. There's all this stuff about finding reptiles and stuff, reptilians in the media, and we will watch, I think, one more of this man's compilations of findings, or maybe it's just one finding of a reptile in the media. Now, what I love about this so much is that he believes that this is a hybrid being, that this is someone who is not entirely human. I'll give the class maybe 5 seconds to figure out why a case can be made for this not being a hybrid humanoid. Okay, so that's sacral 5, sacral 4, sacral 3, sacral 2, sacral 1. So the thing is that this is an advertisement for a Dell monitor that says Dell monitors with height adjustment. Goodbye posture problems. So this is an advertisement, and it features a person. The model for this commercial, their neck has been photoshopped, elongated digitally. This has gone right over this man's head, and I love that. I enjoy this. Continue.
All right, so they're not entirely human. Now, some people will say that there's a cloaked
I'd say her neck is like a piece of asparagus. Wow!
Creature underneath the skin suit.
The skin
and that's
suit.
why you'll see the large necks, alright?
I remember these Dell advertisements. Dude, you're getting a skin suit.
Now, there's a section of YouTube who will say that these individuals are tea drinkers. Now, the reason they'll say these individuals are tea drinkers is because they're covering up, A, for the hybrid bloodlines that are on this earth, and B, for the cloaked creatures that, for whatever reason, the average person can't spot. Now,
he is struggling with this.
I'm going to show you a few photos here. You'll notice that V there in the neck too. Now, I do notice that on people who aren't...
We're talking about long-necked individuals.
These people with long necks, they are creatures, alright? They are showing you in their photos that they're not a real human being. They're coming out with it. Now, people will say, oh, well, you know, there's lumps in their neck.
So, it appears that this man is very confused by, you know, slim women. And he does not understand advertising. Let's see what else he doesn't understand.
I'm going to show you guys another quick video of an individual on YouTube who can't keep his tongue in his mouth. Now, if he's not flicking his tongue, he looks to me like he's trying very hard to keep it in his mouth.
He was in my office the day before he left on a trip, and he made a statement in my office.
Bless you, Cole.
Say that again. And he said, I had a college professor who said that war in the world during that 10-year period.
I mean, I appreciate this. I think this is funny. But I don't think this is a sign of being a reptile. I think this is something that people do when they have dentures. A person that I don't really work with, but kind of work with, they're as I say, as you will now notice, far too often. My crutch word is usually or like. This person that I work with, they sort of, their crutch in speech is licking the back of their front teeth, and I find it hilarious. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but I sometimes when I'm listening to this person, usually through video, I am counting how many times this person licks the back of their front top teeth. They're incisors. And this appears to be a similar thing. I think when you have dentures, or maybe just some false teeth or something, your saliva circulation, you're maybe more aware of it. And I think that's all that this is.
2004, the Holy Spirit told me there's going to be a real estate
Or I work with a lizard man. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
crash in America. As I prayed over months, goofy, crazy, wacko people out there.
That's good. That's a really good clip.
Goofy, crazy, wacko people out there.
Frog people. I'm more interested in the toads.
It's about why this is happening, that is happening. Just get that junk out. You're wasting time.
Right. Ribbit. Love it. Love it so much.
Beautiful stuff. I love it so much.
Why should you learn to see the aura? Well, other than it's a pretty cool experience to be able to see something that most people think doesn't even exist or is invisible, science has proven that subtle energies affect us whether we want to believe in it or not.
Snake.
Energy is everywhere. Good energy, bad energy. And if you can tune into energy and see it like the aura, then you can affect how this energy impacts you in your life. So here we go. Here's how to see the aura, and here's how to see it on someone
Is this Bryce or Aaron Dessner? I can't figure it out.
What you want to do is ask them to stand about 10 feet away, and they should stand on something like what I have, which is a plain white or a plain black background. And basically what you want is you
want to see somebody's aura, you just got to say, hey, come back to my house and stand 10 feet away from me. I got to figure you out, pal.
Something without any patterns, because that's going to make it harder to see the actual aura. Next, look at the person's nose right about here, and you want to look with a relaxed gaze. That means you don't want to...
Sorry, where is the nose?
Nose, right about here.
Sorry, where...
The actual aura.
Sorry, I know I have to look at their nose, but where is that?
Look at the person's nose right about here, and you want to look with a relaxed gaze.
But that's not exact, just right about there. That's where the nose... Okay, yeah, I'll
that
try
means you don't want to stare. Don't look at the nose, because the nose isn't the aura. What you...
Fuck you, man. Hey. Fuck you. You just told me to look at the nose. You showed me where the nose was, and then you said don't look at the nose?
Fuck you, man.
What you want to do is you want to stare at the nose, and then with the relaxed...
So this is a video about how to look at somebody's nose, because I can't get it. I don't know how to do it. How do I look at somebody's nose? I need diagrams. I need pictures that tell me how to look at noses. This is what I need.
Gaze, use your peripheral vision. The peripheral vision basically means looking out of the corner of your eyes. Here's the cool thing. Your eyes are curved, which means that they can see a different spectrum of light on the side, on the corner of your eyes than you can head on.
So I should turn my head and look at their nose through, like, give them the side eye and look at their nose?
So what you'll first see around their head and shoulders is basically a transparent fog. Here's the thing. The aura, when you first see it, appears very transparent. Have you ever gone out on a hot day and you're looking at a car or a sidewalk and you'll see those heat waves kind of like shimmering? That's what it'll look like, but it's just going to be barely just an inch to maybe half an inch just off their shoulders and around their head.
No, but I'm not looking at the shoulders, though. I'm looking at the nose. You need to get your story straight.
Once you catch it, you just want to keep your gaze relaxed. Don't get excited and stare right at it, because then it's probably going to disappear.
Their nose? If I get too excited, their nose will disappear? This is fucked up.
Okay, so once you catch it, just quietly observe it, just watch it, and just notice it. It's like you're just studying it. And as you begin to study it, that's when the aura is going to start to grow brighter and to come more into focus. Now, if you're looking at their nose and you're trying to use your peripheral vision and you can't quite catch it, move your vision from right at their nose to the center of their forehead. Just a slight movement up. Sometimes just that slight movement is all it takes to just catch it just for the first time. Because what you're trying to do is just notice it, and once you notice it, just...
I have a question. My nose was removed many times, over and over and over again when I was a child. Will it be possible for me to perhaps regrow my nose, or will others be able to see my nose using these techniques? Because I'm going to go ahead and give you a conservative estimate that my nose was removed by family members upwards of 200 times throughout my youth. Is this going to be a problem in people looking at my nose? I'm a bit worried, since I've never encountered someone with their nose removed in the way that mine was. Or will I one day be able to view my own nose using these techniques? Sorry, I don't know. I don't mean to like bring up my childhood and like all my stuff. You know, I don't mean to put that on you. I didn't ask if you're emotionally available to hear about my, my past struggles and my trauma, but my nose was removed by an uncle, I'm going to say at least 150 times. So I'm curious about these nose gazing techniques, because it's very important to me. It was a big part of my life, and I'm still very self-conscious to this day about, where is my nose, basically. Continue.
Just to stay on it until you can see that it changes just a little bit. Some people can see the aura right away. Others take a few minutes. Don't be discouraged. Anybody can see it. Now, this is probably something that for sure is going to happen. At some point, you're going to be seeing the aura, you're going to be practicing with it, and you're going to blink. And when you blink...
Wait, how did he pronounce aura? I want to hear that.
This is probably something that for sure is going to happen. At some point, You're going to be seeing the aura. You're going to be practicing
Aura. That's cool. I like it.
with it, and you're going to blink. And when you blink, it's going to completely disappear. Don't panic. This happens to everybody. Here's the funny thing, is that your mind, your consciousness, is plugged into your brain and your body, right? Whenever you blink like that, it tells your consciousness to reset. So remember, because you're watching the aura, you're tuning into that frequency of energy. As soon as you blink, it drops you back down to where you were before. The more you practice, the less this is going to happen. But in the beginning, it is going to happen. It happens to everybody. Just practice and you'll get your way through it. Now let's say you're by yourself, and here's how to practice seeing your own aura. We're going to start with your hand. And so what you want...
I said it over him. I want to hear him say it again.
In your own aura.
Oh, you said it normal there. Okay. Yeah, it's just he's messed up.
We're going to start with your hand.
I forgive.
So what you want to do is, just like with a person, you want to find a plain background, white, black, whatever, and you want to extend your hand in front of you. Now, you want to soften your gaze, and actually you want to stare right at the center of your palm, kind of like you're looking at the person's nose. So you're looking at it, but in a relaxed way.
Look at your hand like you're looking at a nose.
And you want to look around the edges of your hand and your fingers. And ever so slowly, you want to start squishing your fingers together and then spreading them apart. And just see if you can notice an outline around your fingers.
That hurts.
Just squish them together and then spread them apart. And if you squish your fingers together, then just start moving your hand.
Does it hurt? Just squish your fingers together? For anybody else, it hurts for me.
Like you're waving at yourself, just kind of slowly side to side. And it's the same thing, just like with a person, is you're just trying to notice that faint outline first.
Am I supposed to be seeing my nose in my hand? Because again, I'm really more in this workshop to view my own nose. So the hand thing, I guess that's cool, or like, are we working up to seeing our own noses, or am I supposed to see a vision of my nose in my hand? Because really, looking at my hand is kind of a waste of time for me. I'm much more interested in viewing my own nose.
And once you catch the outline, sometimes the movement helps, but once you catch that faint outline, you want to stop, and then you just want to, in a relaxed way, just focus on trying to bring the aura more into view. The movement is just trying to get the aura to move into just the right spot in your peripheral vision, and then sometimes you'll notice it just kind of pops right out. And here's the cool thing, you can also do it with your foot. And I used to do this all the time when I was lying in bed. I'd wake up in the morning.
I used to do this all the time. I used to try and look at my own fucking nose, and I can't do it. This drives me insane.
15 minutes early, and I would just move my foot, and I would just twist it back and forth, and I would look at the aura around my toes and study my foot. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to be able to see energy in the air. Here's the cool thing. It's not really in the air, it's everywhere. So you're going to learn how you can see energy everywhere. If you're able to see the aura, share your excitement. Include a comment below telling us about it. Then join us on Facebook. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I like how often he says, and here's the cool thing. God, that's old. That's from 2011. I'd kind of like to see this.
Hello, I'm Eric Pepin from
this. Wow, he looks different. I'd like to see this energy video. I don't know if that's going to be available to me or if I'm going to have to scroll down forever. The 7,000-year-old master, huh? Huh, well, okay, I don't even see that video we were just watching on this channel. So, who knows? Who knows how we found that? I don't see any videos on this page from 2011. Oh, yes, I do. This is it. Here we go. Learn to see energy.
Do you want to learn how to...
I want to learn how to see energy. Don't bother me. I want to learn how to view my own nose. Okay?
Not only is everything energy, and so like...
Author of Bending God. That means something different in the UK, friend, and you're going to want to consider that if this is an international release.
Life is kind of an illusion. It is a virtual reality. It is a hologram. It is kind of the Matrix, because everything is energy. And that I can't just tell you that, but I can prove it to you, because I can teach you how to see energy, and that energy is everywhere. If you want to know the real truth, you have to experience it for yourself. There's no cheating there, because when you can see it, and you can see it with your own eyes, a profound transformation begins. Because there you are, and it's alive, and it's real, and it's right in front of your face. You begin to see reality for what it is, not because you think it, but because you know it. And it's so simple, it's almost funny. But here it is. Step 1, you want to start by turning down the lights. Get yourself in a slightly dark, dimly lit room. Now,
let's do it.
You want to close your eyes
Everybody
for just
do
a
it.
second.
Now.
And you want to visualize bright white light, which is energy, prana, filling the entire room. And you want to visualize it almost to the degree that you can feel it if you can't actually feel it. And so when you see the energy in the air, you want to inhale, and as you inhale, you want to pull that energy into you. You want to absorb it. So inhale and pull the energy in, and exhale. And you want to do this 3 times. So close your eyes, visualize the energy, inhale, exhale.
Everybody breathe with me.
Inhale, pull the energy in.
Nice. That good ass prana.
Now open your eyes, and you want to look around the room. You can also look straight ahead. But the main thing is you want to be relaxed, and you want to use your peripheral vision. And so that means you want to look at what's most in the corner of your vision.
This is all about not really looking at stuff, and I was kind of more into how to look at my own nose.
Not what's straight on. If you've been practicing seeing the aura, you're actually going to find this is going to be easier. So next step is looking around. You want to try and notice a slight static in the air. It's going to look like a bunch of little dots or a bunch of little pixels, kind of like the old TV stations before cable, and not the wavy lines, but just these little pixelated points. And you're going to see it kind of floating in the air, but of course it's not actually in the air, it's everywhere. And so you're just going to try and look for this static. Now it might help if you look at a blank wall or something that's very plain, maybe like a couch or your floor even. The static is going to look like it's over everything. It's going to look like a texture, like a layer.
So is this like you like hyperventilate until you see like all those like speckle things?
Now if you're having trouble seeing it, you actually want to turn your lights down even darker. Try even pitch black. Sometimes in the pitch black, the static's going to pop out. The trick is first noticing it. Once you notice, you want to actually breathe in with your eyes still open that energy, and then try and increase your vibration. What you're basically doing is you're trying to get your mind to tune more into the energy, which is going to make the static seem brighter and thicker. It's not because the energy itself is actually getting thicker, but it's because your mind is actually tuning more into that frequency of energy.
It certainly has nothing to do with your retina.
Which makes it
I'll tell you
appear
that.
brighter to you.
I know that for sure.
So one thing we're going to do right now is we're going to apply
It's definitely not about, your retina.
a special effect on the video.
It's definitely not about
and
my
it's gonna
nose.
make the static come out
Like
so
I
you can get a
wanted
better
it.
sense for exactly what it is you're looking for.
I've been smoking duct tape. Been smoking joints made of duct tape.
Another thing to look for is once you can start to see the static, try turning all the lights off. And what you might notice is as you're looking at the different particles, is that you might notice that they have color. Some are slightly blue and some are slightly red. And just like the aura, the more you practice seeing the static in the air, the brighter it's going to get, the easier you're going to notice it. Even in broad daylight, you'll be able to see this static energy everywhere. Once you begin to enter into this energy reality, things won't play by the same set of rules. You
Yeah, man. Different rules. You can grow a nose anytime you
might
want.
notice that walls begin to breathe. And sometimes things will even appear translucent or transparent. And that's because you're tuning in more as things truly are, as energy and not physical objects.
And it's not because your son put acid on the Nilla wafers and put them in the freezer.
More than likely,
And then
you've
you
probably
ate them.
seen energy in the air before, most likely when you were younger, but you taught yourself to ignore it. So try and bring it back. When you combine this with seeing the aura, the two accelerate each other, so try working with both at the same time. If you like this video and you're able to see the energy in the air, please share your experiences, comment below, and join us on Facebook.
So okay, well, so now I'm kind of wondering, So everybody sees that then, that static, right? Because I do see that, but I've been feeling like I see it more as my vision gets a little bit worse, or if I've been looking at a screen all day, I definitely notice it more. I didn't know that it was good-ass prana, okay? That's what I didn't know. Twitch censored thick. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of the internet. I've been trapped in the internet. I mean, I guess they're just an update, you know, with us. I probably should have said this at the beginning of the stream, but I mean, we can't find the valve. So, I don't really know what to do. We don't have the money. I hope he didn't just leave. It's weird because, you know, all the cars are here. He didn't take any of the cars. Not even his own. So we can't find the valve. If anyone has seen the valve or can point us in the direction of the valve, can you point me valve-ward? Thank you. Bless. That would be helpful because, I mean, we're, you know, so we don't have the money to help the valve, but, you know, we're still here to help, Valve. We have not abandoned ye. And, you know, these cops that are poking around, they're looking for you, and we can't go anywhere now because they're looking for you, and then they'll think that we're harboring you or something, so perhaps we can douse the valve. Find the valve via dowsing. Yeah, Dick hasn't seen the valve either. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. Well,
Everybody.
thank you for hanging out with me on yet another Monday in this
Endless nightmare.
No, there's an end. I give a big blast to everybody. This feels like a nice warm touch on my sacral when I do this. And I'll be continuing to do this evening at patreon.com/holdspace for my tribe.
I will be there.
I'll be smoking joints rolled from duct tape, which is convenient because then all your guff doesn't fall out of the joint because it's held in by the glue. And you can wrap it nice and tight.
Big blast
to everyone,
to all of your sacrals.
Follow your dowsing rod over to the Patreon in about 10 minutes. I'll be there. We'll hang out. It's gonna be
Fantastic. You're gonna love my sacral.
Thank you, Margot. It is the best thing about my Mondays as well. It's one of the best things about my week. This and Thursday are the best days of the week. Join our Discord. Hey, listen, if you go to https://discord.gg/G lowercase s lowercase w, lowercase b, lowercase r, capital N, capital Y, lowercase j. If you go to that link, you're going to join our Discord server. So, yeah, check out the game dev in the Discord. I really would love to look at my nose before I die. If I could look at my nose before I die, that would be a really big bonus. Big bless. See you in 10 minutes. Love you, please.